What are kind of the emotions that you're feeling knowing that this is going to be your final game at home?
I mean, honestly, it hasn't hit me yet. I mean, I'm not. It'll probably just hit me once the game starts. But I mean, I feel like it's just going to be emotional. Just thinking about everything I've been through, all the ups and downs and stuff. I mean, I have one last one in Keenan. It's going to be special, I think.
You're going to have family and friends and like come in?
Yeah. Mom, stepmom, dad, cousin, aunt. They're all going to come.
How have you changed the most, not as a football player, but the most just as a guy, as a person, since you got here?
I think my consistency. When I first came in, I was always kind of up and down, and I kind of learned, just to pay attention to the details and every little thing I do. I mean, everything counts. Some people say every inch matters. I mean, the game is about inches. So I mean, I think from freshman year to now, I think just paying attention to details and being consistent in everything I do.
What's been the most rewarding thing about being a student here for 4 years?
I mean, I think just the people at Carolina. It's like a big family. Coming from South Florida, it's not really like that. So I mean, coming into an environment like this, it feels really good.
To build on that, like, what has UNC kind of meant to you, the whole experience, and put into words?
I mean, so many ups and downs. I mean, I really can't describe it, but I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it.
And then this season, obviously the last 2 years have not been great on the field, but this year kind of moving upwards in the program. What has that kind of meant to kind of have a full season here?
I mean, yeah, it means a lot just to see like everything kind of start unfolding and happening the way that it's supposed to. I mean, it hasn't really gone our way the last few seasons, but I mean, it's a really good feeling just to know that all of our hard work we put in is finally, coming to fruition. So.
What have you taken most from those 2 seasons that you guys struggled through?
Say it again?
What have you taken most from those 2 seasons that you struggled through?
I mean, just having a great attitude about everything. Everything wasn't going our way, and bad energy. It doesn't help anything. So I mean, learning to be positive in any situation. I think that's what I learned the most those 2 seasons.
Everybody remembers their first big play. Do you recall your first big play, and can you describe it in as much detail as possible?
My first big play. I guess for me, it was my first sack against who did we play? Oh, I can't remember. It was my redshirt freshman year, JMU. It was my first sack, and it happened by accident. I was just so excited because I mean that's like the number one thing you want to get, just getting your first sack, especially as a D lineman. So I mean, I think it was I think we ran a stunt, and quarterback he scrambled out a little bit, and then stepped up, and I think Robert Dinkins used to play. He missed. And it was just kind of a layup. So I think that was the first big play for me.
What was it? Did you hit him hard? Did you barely get him down?
Honestly, not that hard. I got a good hold of him, so it felt good. I don't think I ain't knocked the wind out of him nothing, but it was pretty solid.
What's been like the last couple of days in practice, comparing for Mercer and then obviously looking ahead to NC State and 2 games left, win 2, get to the bowl?
Yeah, I mean it's all about just finishing in everything we do. I mean it's easy to look at how the season went and just kind of give up, but I think the last few practices everybody's been finishing all the drills, competing in everything we do. I mean practice has gotten even better since we started Sunday. So I mean I think everybody's just focusing on trying to finish strong.
What can you tell us about the younger defensive tackles behind you, with you and Crawford leaving?
Right. I mean,
scouting report on those guys.
I mean, Zach. We all know Zach. Big body. He can take up a lot of space. He can be really destructive. Ray. He's super destructive. Just got to teach him, get him a little bit better on his fundamentals. But he's gonna be a wrecking machine. Jaleel. He's so twitchy, really fast. And then we got Christian Varner. He's pretty big, really athletic. He has a lot of potential. Just got to get on his technique. What else we got?
Tamari might be one guy.
I mean, yeah, Tamari. He's stood out from day one. he's always pushing everyone, trying to get better. You can see it. He's really competitive. Tries to get better every day. So.
How important is it for the guys that will be returning to have the experience of going to a bowl, not just the extra practices, but just the experience of finishing the season, feeling really good about what they had done, that a bowl kind of lends itself to?
Right. That's an extra three weeks on top of the regular season. So, I think with that experience, they'll know like what to expect. Just to make sure that they treat their body right throughout the season. Just kind of the expectation is there. I suppose last season nobody really knew what a bowl game felt like, and so just experiencing that and just knowing how to finish, and expect every year to get to a bowl game. I think that'll be good for them.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Jason.